Hi, I'm Lou. Welcome to my LouTube. Today I'm going to find out what's up with my front tyre. That basically blew up on my ride last week. I've recovered from the dreaded COVID. So after my bike is fixed, I'm going to head up to Richmond Park and maybe into Richmond town to show you a couple of things as well. So I need to take my bike into bicycle to see what's up with it and to get it fixed. So I'm here outside, all fixed, and I'm rolling again. I'm in Richmond Park, just up from the shop. It was a pretty weird thing that was up with my wheel. I'll talk you through it in a minute. I'm also going to talk you through cycling after having COVID, and at the end of the video I'm going to go down into Richmond to take on a little Ted Lasso tour. For now, let's do some laps, then I'll find a bench and talk you through all that stuff. I've not been to Richmond Park for ages. It's so good to be back. She just overtook me for absolutely no reason, and I had to pull the brakes on so she didn't hit me. Now look at this.
Concentrate on your side.
Nice to be back in Richmond Park, hey? Maybe not. Let's go and find that bench. So that's nice, hey? Motorist nearly wipes me out. Then another motorist beached himself and the police officer gives me verbal. Anyway, I've come to sit down so I can tell you about my bike. So she's all fixed, but the puncture was a really weird one. It had punctured from the inside. They thought maybe a spoke had poked through the rim tape because I'm tubeless, but I didn't go through any major potholes, or I never go down curbs or any of that stuff, and I wouldn't have thought I'm the heaviest cyclist in the world. I don't know, I have had a pretty good summer, but wow. I think the rim tape must have just failed and that's how I got the puncture, but no amount of stuff I'd have had with me out on the road would have been able to fix that. So it's just one of those problems with being tubeless. It needs an Uber or a lift home. So just one of those things. Thankfully, I'm feeling fine cycling around. This is my third ride back since having COVID. I'm not a doctor, so I can't give you medical advice, but I can give you common sense advice. If you're not feeling well, don't ride. You'll do yourself more harm than good, and it might make your illness last even longer. Thankfully, I was feeling fine. I'd been tired and achy for a few days, but COVID didn't seem to go to my chest this time. I've got asthma, so I was concerned about my breathing and being wheezy, but I was absolutely fine. So yeah, my first couple of rides back, super easy, on Zwift, kept an eye on everything. First ride half an hour, second ride 40 minutes, and today I'm going to do about an hour here in the park. A week of rest has done wonders for my resting heart rate. Check out this graph. My heart rate now is the lowest it's been in more than 3 months. I was going a bit crazy on holiday, getting up super early, trying to not affect family holiday by getting training done and seeing lovely sunrise and stuff like that, but I was pretty exhausted. So by the time we got back home after all that flying, I did need a rest. I am gutted that I missed the Tour of Britain because that looked super fun, and the weather last week was incredible in UK, but I've recovered, I'm well rested, and I'm now raring to go again. So I'm going to get my coach, Michelle, to put in some training for me. Now I feel ready to go back to it. So my tips coming back from COVID with your cycling is just listen to your body, take it easy. Maybe switch to the little chain ring to help you take it easy. Watch your heart rate, watch your breathing. If you have any chest pain or anything like that, seriously get off your bike, but just be sensible because long COVID is a thing and you do not want that. So take it easy. Right, I'm going to get back on my bike and I'm going to head into Richmond, and I'm going to show you a few places that you might recognise if you watch Ted Lasso. Here we go, onto Richmond Green. I'm going to take you to 2 houses and a pub that you might recognise. Outside the pub now. The pub's actually called the Prince's Head, but in Ted Lasso it's called the Crown and Anchor. So those are the windows to Ted's apartment there. And the door to it is down here. There we go. And there's Ted. So we actually came down to see filming at some point last year. I used to live in this area and still in touch with a few people from my road, and they get a letter through when filming is going to disrupt parking and all that stuff in the area. So I then get a tip off of when Ted's going to be in town. So Rob and I came down and actually were standing around here when they were filming a scene here. So I'll put in the video that I filmed as it was being filmed.
Alright, here we go.
Got to meet Jason too, which was really cool. I'm going to take you to the other side of the green to show you Rebecca's house. Here it is, Pembroke Villas, that one. Back round the other side of the green to the pub where I'm going to finish this video. It's time for some lunch. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you've had a weird puncture like that's punctured from the inside. And I hope that the tips coming back from COVID are handy. Take it easy, please. Look after yourselves, and I will speak to you all soon. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments, and please subscribe if you don't already. See you.